Morning coffee and waking up in the forest. There's something about it that I absolutely love. I make my bed every day, even when I know I'm the only person who will see it. I just function better when my surroundings are tidy. How about you? Well, good morning, everyone, from one of my favorite old standby camping areas in the eastern Sierra Nevada mountains of California, where I just completed a week-long backpacking trip in Yosemite National Park. If you missed that video, go ahead and check it out. It was one of my favorite trips of all time. I definitely am going to put it up there in my top 10. I came here to this camp to not only get some work done and edit that video, but also kind of regroup, recuperate from the trip, and get ready to head out on my next adventure and get back on the road to my next destination. Going back to the topic of the Yosemite trip, it came together fairly last minute. It is something that we had talked about doing, Joey and I had talked about doing in the fall, but we both got busy and we didn't firm up the plans until just about a week or just maybe a week and a half before the actual trip. I knew that it was going to be a strenuous trip for me, but didn't know really how strenuous it was actually going to be. We did a 4,000-foot drop into the Grand Canyon of the Tuolumne, which is very similar to dropping into the bottom of the Grand Canyon from the rim down in one day. It's about the same elevation loss, and yeah, it was a hot beginning to the trip, and then we started at a high of 81 in the beginning, all the way down to the low at the end, which was 29. So we received the full gamut of weather, and it was just an epic trip. I saw so much of the diversity that Yosemite has to offer in just one 50-mile loop, so it was incredible. It's one of those things that you look at it and you think, I know this is going to be challenging for me and strenuous, but is it something that I'll regret not having done if I don't do it? And I can absolutely answer that with a yes. I would have regretted it if I hadn't done it. I would do it all over again, and it was absolutely fantastic. I needed a little time to recuperate after that trip, but my friend Joey actually came out from that trip one day and went into another 7-day trip the following day. I don't know how he does it. He's a beast. But I certainly cannot go and do back-to-back 7-day challenging trips one after the others. So kudos to Joey. He has got some stamina, that is for sure. We are here in the fall season, and I'm very thankful for all the backpacking trips that I did get in this year. This channel started as a hiking and backpacking channel before I hit the road full time, so it is a passion, it is a love of mine, as well as living on the road full time. So I hope that my viewers embrace all of what my outdoor lifestyle has to offer, the road life as well as the hiking and backpacking and just outdoor adventures in general. I like to mix it up because it keeps my life interesting and keeps me from getting too bored. I want to try to do these things while I can. You never know what can happen with health or just getting older or what have you. So I just want to make sure that I live my life to the fullest while I can. I have a couple of aunts that have had some injuries recently, and just remind you how precious life is, and that you should take advantage of every opportunity that you have in life while you can. This little video today is not going to be an epic adventure. It's just going to be kind of an average day in my life. I do have some plans to take a little excursion later, but before that I need to do some chores around here because this trailer has sat for a little over a week and it needs a little bit of TLC. But before any of that, I am going to go ahead and get some breakfast going. Today is all about simplicity, so I'm going to have some cheesy scrambled eggs with a piece of toast and some fruit on the side. That's how I toast my bread. Gotta spice them up with a little Tapatio, or even Tabasco would work. A quick interruption of the video to talk about the sponsor of today's video, AG1. The reason I want to talk about it is because it is my favorite healthy habit and I want you all to know about it. AG1 is foundational nutrition, the nutrients you need for whole body health. Through a science-driven formulation of vitamins, probiotics, and whole food source nutrients, AG1 delivers comprehensive support for the brain, gut, and immune systems. It's comprehensive nutrition in one simple scoop, and it tastes really good too. AG1 combines what you get from multiple supplements into one simple, healthy, drinkable habit. AG1 promotes gut health, focus and energy, immune health, and healthy aging, all in one scoop once a day. AG1 combines what you get from multiple supplements together into one simple drinkable habit. It delivers optimal amounts of hard-to-get nutrients to improve not just your day-to-day, but your long-term health. I've never been good about taking supplements and sticking to it. I will always begin and then end at some point, but AG1 makes it so easy that I've been taking it now for almost 2 years. If you'd like to try AG1 for yourself, click that link below and get a year's supply of vitamin D plus 5 travel packs for free with your first purchase. I know you guys will love it as much as I do, so give it a try. And thank you once again to AG1 for sponsoring this video. Now, back to the show. My cleaning music would normally consist of rock tunes, maybe something like Pink Floyd. However, for copyright purposes, I will use some copyright-free smooth jazz to clean along to. I just finished up some housekeeping here in my little casa, it's amazing how dirty it gets just sitting. I guess because I'm parked in the dirt, people are driving by, the wind is blowing, and dirt and dust gets in here, and it's been sitting for over a week now. So yeah, it needed it. But I think now I'm not sure which order I'm going to do this in, but I need to run into Mammoth because I have a little piece of gear that I need to purchase for an upcoming trip. And then I also would like to go check out the fall color in the June Lake Loop. So I'm trying to figure out what time would be the best lighting to check out the fall color. So we'll figure out. I'll figure it out by the time I hit the main road, Highway 395, what I'm going to do. But both of those things are on the agenda next. I decided to run into Mammoth first just to let the lighting get a little bit better before I head over to the fall color. And the awesome thing about the campsite I'm at right now is that I am right in between Mammoth and June Lake. So I'll hit June Lake on the way back to camp. Mammoth Lakes lies on the edge of the Long Valley caldera. The area around the town is geologically active with hot springs and rhyolite domes that are less than 1,000 years old. Visitors can take State Route 203 from the town of Mammoth Lakes to the Mammoth Mountain Ski Area, over Minaret Summit, then down to Devil's Postpile National Monument with access to the Ansel Adams Wilderness. I've used Mammoth Lakes as a base for many an awesome adventure over the years. I'm grateful they had what I needed, which was this bad boy here, this bee-free filter. It goes on to my water filtering flask. That thing gets clogged after a while, and there's just nothing that you can do to clean it out. So they do sell replacement filters, and I'm sure that's why. And I definitely am in need of one after my Yosemite trip, so I'm glad that they had it. Now let's head over to the June Lake Loop. June Lake is known as a quaint resort community with an authentic hometown atmosphere. The chief industry is tourism, with lodging and vacation rentals ranging from cottages and cabins to motels and full-service resorts. There are also public campgrounds on the lands of the Inyo County Forest at O Ridge, June Lake, Gull Lake, Reversed Creek, and Silver Lake. From December through April, the June Mountain Ski Area is a center of activity for June Lake. And it's also known for some great leaf peeping in the fall. Wow, the colors are spectacular. And let me tell you, it is a warm day here. There is no need for a jacket. Doesn't feel like fall too much, but it is spectacular. That was really beautiful. I am back here at camp and I'm going to get a simple dinner going. Just something very simple tonight, and it's a good combo if you ask me. Tonight I am having one of the simplest yet best food combinations on the planet, in my humble opinion. A grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup. The dishes are done. I am in my jammies and I'm sitting in my bed. I am ready to either crash out or just chill out and watch a movie this evening. It's been a busy few days. I came out from my trip in Yosemite and I spent the last few days editing, and then this is the first day I've had kind of off and I'm pretty much preparing to get back on the road, which I'm very excited about. It's always exciting getting back on the road when I've been someplace for a little while, just get moving again. I am going to be bringing you all with me, of course, so I think you'll be excited about the next destination. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. As always, I appreciate you all coming along. I always appreciate your support and you taking the time to view my videos. It really means a lot to me. I will see you on the next adventure, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye.